Sabrina. You were red hot in that first quarter. You had 15 points, and they changed up the coverages. They started throwing a lot more action at you, and then other players, KT stepped up big, and then big double-doubles from both Stewie and JJ. How did you adjust your game when they were bringing so much more energy to just kind of help set everybody else up a little bit?
Yeah, well, I think in that first quarter when they're in a drop coverage, it was my ability to just be able to come off, read the defense, either get to the basket or shoot. And then as they were putting two on the ball, someone's open. And so I think it was just understanding whatever they're going to take away, we kind of have the ability to go to a lot of other players. We've seen a lot of traps throughout last season, obviously, and are well equipped for what we have to do behind the ball when that does happen. And, I think we've been able to really use it to our advantage in terms of so many other players were able to get open looks. We were able to establish JJ inside. Stewie was able to go downhill because there's two players on the ball. So I think it was more of not panicking and understanding that we could use it to our advantage and create openings for everyone.
This was for Sabrina. Tonight, you tied your season high in free throws attempted with 6, and you were able to have more success going downhill. How do you think that ability to sort of create off the dribble and get to the basket sort of helps open things up and gives the team easy baskets when things get really tight?
Yeah, I mean, that's something that I worked on a lot in this off season is just being able to obviously, use my body and being able to create for us going downhill, knowing how important paint touches are for our shooters in terms of just spacing the floor. We have, 1 through 5 are able to go out there and knock down shots. And so I think being able to continue to just apply pressure on defenses going downhill is going to open up the floor for everybody else, whether it's myself at the rim or, the other 4 around me. And that's something that I'm going to continue to do, knowing that my teammates need me to do it in order to create us, easy shots on offense.
For Sabrina or Kayla, after they went up 75-74, you finished the game with a 16-4 run. As a group, what was working well for you in those final 5 minutes?
It was getting stops. I mean, there was a timeout, and, I don't think we particularly were playing hard enough. I don't know why, and I think it was something that we all talked about, in that 20 seconds that we had is just we got to buckle down and we got to get stops defensively. We got to make it tougher for them. Stops lead to scores for us. We know we could put the ball in the basket, and I think just that commitment for those 3 to 5 minutes played a huge role in how this game turned out. It could have gone one or two ways, and we didn't really back down. And I think our ability to do that obviously is great. We would love to do it for 40 minutes, but it's not always going to work that way. And you got to be able to win ugly. And for us to be able to kind of figure it out tonight, kind of through the mud and grind it out is huge for us. And we're going to be able to go back and watch film and figure out things we need to improve on.
Sabrina, for you, obviously KT had this very stunning performance, and I saw after you won, a bunch of you guys all went up to her and just squeezed her and, were telling her things. I'm just curious if you can share with us, what are some of the things that you told her, and, how does tonight sum up why KT is so vital for this team's success?
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to stay ready. And I think that's a mindset that you have to have. There's been some games where KT hasn't played a lot, and now there's games where she's playing 33 minutes and having 20 points and, 5 steals. And so I think it's the ability to stay locked in. We all believe in her. We know what she's capable of, and she sacrifices a lot to be on this team. And I think we all understand that and embrace everything that she brings. She got us into that game, especially when we were down, and, her defensive intensity to be able to get up and get steals, hit big time shots. I mean, we're happy for her because hard work pays off, and to be able to, show up when your number's called and have that opportunity, it can go one of two ways. And, tonight we all believed in her, and she really kind of went in there and knew what she was capable of and dominated that. And that's always rewarding as a player.